Am I funnier than you thought?
Dude. No,
I'm being stupid.
But wait, no, can I just say that's right?
But no,
I know you don't like compliments.
Well, let's not do it then.
Yeah, but okay, let's move on.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
First of all, can I just say this?
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
You do. You know what's weird? I got to be honest with you. Like it's just so much time has gone by. You've known me a long time, and just to have cool people like you say that, it's strange. You know, it's strange to me.
You know, I'll say this. I know some people, you know what I mean? I know people that aren't in the stand-up comedy world. That podcast, they don't do it that well, but you feel like a stand-up comedian to me in terms of your timing, in terms of just your voice, and you get comedy, and it just feels like that.
Well, thank you.
That's the last fucking compliment you'll ever fucking get.
What about my hair? I'm obsessed with stand-up comedy. I could never do it. I will never do it.
Yeah.
But I study you guys. And girls. I watched you guys. You know, through Saget, I mean, I learned so much from Bob, but also I got to be, you know, like Shandling I became friends with, and a lot of these, you know, this is great. And Dave was very, very funny, too. I don't know if you know Coulier, but he's extremely funny as well. I would watch the way they would work, these Rolodex they keep in their, you know, in their heads, and where they would go, and then I just study you guys, the timing, the brilliant. I mean, he's really. You both extremely funny. But I watch this guy. I go, where's he getting this stuff? Where is he? I mean, he's so well read too, and he can, you know, he can ad lib for 2 or 3 hours. You've heard his podcast.
Got to find unknown
Patreon.
comedian.
That's 2 hours. But
just take it.
But I love this craft of it. I love the science of comedy. And he, you know, I'll hit him up for jokes and stuff, and he'll send me something that's like perfect, you know. Anyway, so.
But he's already funny. I mean, I've known him for 25 years. I was telling Giannis this earlier. When I first met him, about 2 weeks into when I met him, he goes, "Are you married?" And I said, I'm actually getting married in a month. And he goes, "Oh, you met me at the wrong time."
I don't understand that.
I
don't think I said that.
Yeah. I feel like he would be fun. Like, if he was single and I was single,
Ooh.
oh my God.
No,
I think my dick would be like scarred, like Purple Heart. You know what I mean? It would win awards or
That's
whatever.
what people think, but I'm not. Well, it's kind of not that fun, was it?
There'd be a lot.
You were fun. You were fun. There were a few times my wife and kids would go out of town, and just to go out for the weekend, I'd call him and go, "Hey, they're out of town," and it's a little fantasy camp for the weekend. You go out, you have fun. Yeah.
One guy said, "Because I want to be you for 2 days a week." But one day we went out, we had fun, not crazy, but we stayed up pretty late, and we were like, you know, we didn't, you know, we were good boys. We were both married, but you know, it's something. I said, something bad's gonna happen to us. I said, what? I said, something bad. I said, what do you mean? It's karma. You know, so we do something bad. We do some bad things.
Yeah.
He says, what? Well, if you do something good, yeah, good things will come to you. Son of a bitch goes off and writes Earl and leaves me out of the money.
Yeah, that's the story he tells. He tells everybody he came up with my name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So let me just ask you something.
Yeah.
Karma-wise. Right? John Stamos gives you a TV show.
Yeah.
And you stole it?
Just like you think you fired me, and it's good to let you believe that. We'll let him believe that he came up with the idea for money.
You know what I love about
Why
Greg?
not? Why not?
Greg does that position in Hollywood that like does everything but gets none of the credit.
Right.
And he's also like a very big deal, but his position is like he has to explain it. He walks in and you're just like, who's this guy? He's got like, well, I've actually done this and that and that. It's underappreciated.
It's funny because they were like, Stamos is going to crash Tiger Belly today. And I go, oh, I love Tiger Belly. I got the T-shirt. I love Tiger Belly. They go, you should come. I go, so we're going to walk in and be like, Giannis and John Stamos and this fucking guy. Look at this. I go, I want to be this fucking guy.
You are that guy.
I know.
Yeah, you're so that guy. But my point is that what a wonderful surprise.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I know.
You clearly aren't that guy. He's one of the most valued men in show business. I mean, you know, showrunners. Like there's 10 great ones. And he's one of them. He doesn't give a shit about money. He doesn't give a shit. Like if he wants to do it, he does it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But he's just the coolest bitchin' guy. I knew they would love to see you.
Yeah, can you imagine?
He wanted to be sitting in the
I
car.
was at Nobu the other night.
Stop
right?
bragging.
I was at Nobu.
Okay.
I got a dessert. And it's a shaved ice thing, and they drizzle some fucking thing over it, right? I got standard, right? I was eating, in the middle of this, though, was this condensed milk. That's what you are.
Oh, thank you.
I was wondering where you were going. You know? I say I study comedy.
I know what you're saying. The condensed milk is the star of the show.
It's the star of the show.
There you go.
You don't know what's there, right?
It couldn't be
It's
whiter.
a surprise. White as fuck. White as fuck.
Yeah.
And like, Garcia, what the fuck? But yeah. The name doesn't fit. But my point is that you're the surprise.
Yeah.
He named his third kid Trace.
Trace Garcia?
Yeah, 3.
The third kid.
He's a character.
We went for a joke.
Yeah.
He's a guy who he doesn't seem like, you're right, the cream in the middle. Like he drove a Firebird for like a Dukes of Hazzard kind of car, or what was it, a Smoking the Bandit car he bought. He does stuff, but here's this guy. Here's how cool he is. He got it when the writer's strike was going on. He gets a job at Burger King, right? And he works there for a while, and he wants to give away $50,000, and he gives it to one of the janitor girls there. Just to be, well, I mean, you could tell the story better. But I mean, he's that. That's
Really good story. Tell it, please.
Well,
That was basically it.
Can you punch that up for
Wait.
him?
So you worked at a fucking hamburger place?
Worked
Why?
at Burger King during
Why?
because for a while
For a joke?
Well, not really a joke. For a while, I wanted to try to work at different minimum wage jobs and write a book about it.
Oh, that's cool.
And just like move from job to job, and then like it was 10 grand. So at the end of each job, I would give somebody 10 grand and move to the next job. But I was always working, right? I was always working on TV shows, so I couldn't do it. But then when the strike came, I gave it a shot, did it at Burger King, and
isn't that nice?
you know, I never wrote the
amazing.
book, but I did the experience. It was
What
fun.
about, and then he would, when he was writing Yes Dear, or which one was it? He would go away to these cabins to write for the weekend. Am I boring you, Bobby?
No, I like it. No, this is me. What do you mean?
No, I'm kidding.
I shake my head.
No.
Yeah. You are boring me.
Yeah. And I'm talking about him. That's why.
Yeah.
He would go away. He would write these. So in the guest book, he would say, and you have to tell this better, obviously. But he'd write this long, like, I love staying here, but you know, my twin brother came and he cut one of my testicles off, like this crazy story. And then the next person would come and read, the thing. Explain it a little better.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. And then I turned it into then I turned it into a TV show. We did it as a
Right.
show on TBS called The Guest Books.
The Guest Book.
So we did, it was a different anthology every week. And we
Right.
just did
But give a good example of one of the stories that you would leave behind.
You do stuff like, two guys got into a fight, and then they talked about the fight, and then one of them took a fork and stuck the other guy in the eye, but they put the fork back in the drawer, so be careful with the forks. Maybe you want to wash
That's
them.
hilarious. That's great.
Just to freak the
That's
next
really
people out.
good.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. So you have this Amazon thing going.
Yeah.
Right? So you can only run one show at a time?
No.
Yeah, I've had two shows on there at the same time, but I like to just have one show.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you
because I end up because I write them all, direct them all, the whole thing.
right, but then I just want to ask you
You're
something.
gonna beg Greg now for your other project? I knew it.
No, I'm not begging.
Hey, Giannis,
No,
he would take this thunder away from both of us.
Who, Greg? I know,
Wait,
right? Yeah.
you guys have a show?
You brought up the
No.
stories. I think enough condensed milk. You know, you can only have so much
Right.
milk. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that you can't take on anything else.
He's not doing anything now.
right now, no.
He can
Okay.
take your show.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see if we're going to do a second season of.
But if you don't, you're open.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's good to know.
Yeah. I want to see who's on, like, you know how teams trade away, they have contracts. I don't know anything about
Free agent. He's free agent.
He's a free agent.
Free agent, that's what I meant. That's what I wanted to say.
Speaking of free agents, is there water here or like a
Yeah, get
sparkling
fucking water, dude.
Yeah, I love
Or-
that you
What the
gave me
fuck?
one.
No,
Is
there's
that
one right there.
Is there a red? Is it a Red Bull?
Red Bull.
Is it,
What, you want flow or you want that?
what has caffeine?
Oh, you get him a caffeine.
Do you mind? I'll
You have
get
caffeine?
it if you just tell me where it is.
No, we'll get it.
Bobby, are you sober now? May I?
I'm sober again, yeah.
Me too. 7
No, 7
long?
years?
7 years.
Oh, that's fucking. Now, do you.
But that's the difference in you. I want to say I'm not being shitty here. I'm not. This is not a whole thing about sobriety and everything. But I in the past when are you crying?
Yeah.
In the past, he might be crying. Do you need a hug?
No.
'Cause okay, good.
Get him something.
In the past, I always find you so funny and so talented. But I don't know if you remember, but I would say hi or talk to you, and you were kind of, like a little maybe that
and weird.
not weird.
Aloof.
You were not.
Just like kind
Biggie.
of like
Eccentric.
lights are on, but no one's home. You're not connecting with. You were difficult to connect with. But I think that's more of an ADHD thing. He's started meds not too long ago, and it's been kind of a
Good.
game changer.
What are you on?
Ritalin.
But you're really a little bit of a different person. We didn't spend much time. Do you even remember meeting me ever?
1,000 times, yeah.
Oh, you know. But
But but I think you got it twisted.
it's a
man.
compliment.
It's a compliment,
at the end of the day.
and bonjour. But my
Thank
point
you.
is this. I don't know what that means. But
it's-
touche, I meant touche, and bonjour.
Why would it-
Yeah. Touche and bonjour. So what I'm saying to you is,
John is so high.
Yeah, I know this guy's.
Hey,
I know.
doesn't know where he's
John,
at.
the La Colombe coffee is delicious.
It's got a
Cheaper.
foamy thing.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's got a foamy thing.
That
Do you
one.
want? What did you
Yeah,
say?
yeah,
I got one,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yanni,
Did
we're,
you
we're,
get-
we're
did you
stealing.
get him a.
No, this is fun.
Is there one right there?
Yeah.
Oh, there you got one.
That's
Yeah.
very nice. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you'll love it.
What were you saying, Bobby?
Oh, what I'm saying is that when this is what I'm being better at. Okay, is when I see this is gonna sound so fucking gross, but when I see people that I recognize from.
and didn't know what it was going to be because I don't see the reality being taped. I just see my parts, like the eliminations and like I intro the games and stuff. But the show itself is so entertaining as a reality show. I was wrapped up in it when I watched it. Have you ever watched something of yourself and been like, this is actually really good? Like I should.
Yeah, I have that in my.
But
life.
most of the time, you're like, I'm promoting something I don't really.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
you love
right
this.
up my alley. I watched the
love
first
it.
season.
Yeah, it's so fun,
good.
and the second season's even better.
Can I just say? I want to say something. A compliment to you.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen it, but I've seen a lot of like you on these kind of posters and stuff, right? And no, I have.
Hey, based on you seeing me on posters, what would you like to say?
No, but
No, it's so sweet.
yeah, you're more attracted than the girls on it.
That's so nice, and that's something that
No, that's real.
I need to hear.
Well, no,
So badly.
look, I think you're.
No,
yeah.
it's, not, it's
Beautiful,
honestly not true.
beautiful.
That's so for being 10 years older than them. I hold my own for sure.
Yeah.
But they are next level. Like it's embarrassing. Sometimes I go to the. It would be the elimination round, and it would be these 3 girls decked out, and these guys come up, and I'm standing right next to them. It's like 4 of us.
Yeah.
And I'm standing right next to them, and the guys come up and are like, ladies, you look so beautiful. The 3 of you look so beautiful this evening. I can't even believe it. You're stunning. And I would just go, and Nikki, you're here too. Like, I just always felt like
Really?
I feel invisible. I felt like you growing up.
Really?
Invisible. Yeah, a lot of times.
Just based on the promotional stuff, I haven't seen it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe if I watch the show, I'll go, oh yeah, it's Nikki.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
But
based on the photos.
But also I have to be so asexual on that show because I don't want to ever be accused of trying to like woo one of the guys or like take some of the attention. Like it's a natural instinct as a woman next to beautiful women with a bunch of hot guys in front of you who are like just chomping at the bit to try to get some of their attention. And I just have to completely go into like sister mode and like I'm just goofy. I'm one of the boys, and so I don't get any attention from any of the guys, and it can feel sad sometimes. Like,
Really?
That you just feel invisible.
Now where is that shot?
That was in Cayman Islands, that one, but we shot the second season in Mexico.
All right, so you're
awesome.
on a beautiful beach.
Yes,
Where do you stay?
I stayed at a resort in the Cayman Islands. We stayed at a resort, and then on
But do you get a nicer room than I have to know the
yes.
logistics of it.
yes.
So you stay in a suite.
Or
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Well, the first season, no, I was just like with everyone else, and then
wait, the first season was shot during the pandemic.
yeah, it was shot in 2021, and it was awesome because it was still masked up here. Like it was COVID, and we go out in February, and we quarantined for 3 weeks, and then the island did not have COVID, so we were mask free. Like it was spitting in each other's mouths. Like it was Caligula down there. It was awesome. Because, But we had to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
As soon as we got in there, and then it was the best. And then when we did second season, it was in Mexico, and we were getting tested every day, masks all the time. So it felt worse actually.
Yeah.
A year later, but it was so fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was with all the cast and crew like on the same kind of resort the first time, and then they put me away, like they put me far away they just didn't want me fraternizing with people.
Wow.
It's really weird. Like they don't want talent and crew on reality shows. There's no talking between them. Like I did not know, like I would pass like cameramen on the beach just like on our day off and like wave, and they would act like they didn't see me. Like,
wait, there's no
that's the way
communication?
they're supposed to treat the talent that are in the competition. I'm like, I'm not in the competition. I'm not going to be infiltrated if you say hi to me. But like, it was.
Why can't you
no
go
one
up
would
to the
talk to me.
cameraman and go, "What's up? My name is Nikki."
They would get awkward because because if I have here's the problem. Talent is a problem. And you know this, you've worked with people all the time. Because if I have a problem with one of the cameramen, they're replaceable. I'm not replaceable.
Right.
So they're gone. If they look at me the wrong way, if I start talking to them and they become friends with me and suddenly, I don't know, I snap because I'm a crazy narcissist person who, talent can be insane. So they don't trust us to be friends with. They just keep it very.
Is that on reality shows then?
I think it's
I
on.
think
I think it's across the
everywhere,
board.
No, that's not.
I-
Every cameraman
this-
I know on any show. I'm doing 3 shows right now, reoccurring. Right. I know their names. I kiss them on the cheek.
I do too, but it takes a really long time to warm up to them because they're so scared. Because even if you're friendly, they've seen it happen where we can be hanging out, me and the crew smoking weed after the show in the trailer, and they say one thing wrong way, like, well, my aunt died of that, and then suddenly the next day they're fine. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Who knows? These people,
Yeah.
talent is crazy,
Right.
and they're
Yeah.
so entitled. So I found that, and then you hear rumors about certain people you can't look in the eye. You've heard the stories about. I want these people to be called out. I mean, the Ellen thing, we all knew about that
Yeah.
for so many years
Yeah.
before it became widely known. There's so many people like that we just know are terrorizing.
Well,
True.
fame hits people in different ways.
What do you think happened in that particular scenario with Ellen? Like the "Don't look me in the eye." Like, what do you think happened? How does one get there?
Well, I've never met her, but
Either.
I
I would so go down on her. Like
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
I fear her. She's in my dreams, and I like literally start
One of my
massaging her
favorite
feet.
movies to this day is that movie. She played a straight woman in with
Yes,
Bill Pullman.
With Bill Pullman.
So
Mr.
good.
Right.
Mr. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Ellen.
I
but
saw her half-hour comedy special when I was younger, right?
stand-up
and
was insane.
her stand-up was insane. The
best.
type of her style had never seen before.
And there was a cruelty in her stand up. You go back and watch her stand up, there is a dark side. And
Yeah.
you can see the meanness,
Yeah.
which I love in the stand up. But the stories, we all heard them.
Yeah.
We all
How
knew.
how does one get there?
I just think that fame hits people in different ways. Like I know dudes at my level, right? And they think they're like they can walk on water, right? Where when it hits me, I come from a different. Maybe it's because I've been kind of famous for a very long time. Is that weird to say?
No.
Like, I was on Mad TV in 2000. It was my first show. And
You said Mad Men. I was like, what? I was trying to place you.
yeah. I play the janitor. Hey, Chinaman, clean the windows.
Yeah, but when I look at a girl like, for instance, our friend Sosie Bacon,
Yeah.
who's on
Oh,
Smile.
yeah. I love
She's
her.
great.
She is like,
As we see it.
yeah, she is change proof to me. Is that because she just grew up with famous parents?
I think it's
Like,
good parents. I think that what you're
That's
saying
what it
about like
is.
what happened to Ellen, I
Yeah.
think she was always like, I mean, I've heard stories of her on the road being very myopic about like stand up, like not really being friends with anyone. I want, again, Ellen, I want to be friends with you. I'm sorry to even say this. You still have so much power in this world and I'm terrified of you. But I think I don't think you change necessarily. I think it just amplifies the person you kind of already
I see
were.
what you're saying.
That's what it is. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Right?
Because when I did the softball movie a couple of months ago, and there's this kid, talented kid. He's in the new Hellraiser movie. His name is Adam Faison, and he listens to Tiger Brother. I love you, buddy. But we were sitting there, and Sosie had called him, right? Because they had done a show years ago together, that Alan Ball show. And they were just chatting about live, how are you, this and that. And I just kept saying hi to Sosie through his phone. Like, I love you, Sosie. But I'm just saying, like, there's just something about her. She's just a normal person, and she has connections, regular connections with people. And there's, when you meet her, she's just a loving people. And then there's some people that we know, there are certain comics that once fame hits, they completely change. Yeah, but you've never been like that. You're a good person.
Because I don't have good self-esteem.
No, that's not what it is.
Is that
You're
it?
a nice person. You're a sweetheart.
Well, I care about other people too. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's necessarily self-esteem that person has that makes them feel like they're better than everyone else. In fact, it's actually very low self-esteem that makes someone an insane, selfish narcissist who thinks that they are the smartest person alive and that they are the only comedian worth seeing.
It's crazy.
And that they deserve. That actually, you look into it and that's the most insecure person, but it doesn't come off that way.
Anyway,
But it's some of the worst people and some of the best people are comedians.
That's
like
true.
some of the people that just go,
I know.
and we'll all kill ourselves too, eventually.
I know.
All the best people are the ones that are like suicidal and depressed
And
and
that-
like
I
died
know.
tragically, and then
I
all
know.
the ones that are
I know.
I'm supposed to get a laugh when I said commit suicide. But we all felt it too hard. I'm
That's
sorry.
sad.
I know.
it was sad.
Well, because like a month ago, 3 weeks ago, another friend of mine died.
I'm so sorry.
David Arnold.
Oh wait, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he died.
Fuck.
He's
a good one.
Not a good guy. He helped me get sober.
Oh,
He finally got a Netflix special.
fuck.
Yeah. So his Netflix special aired a month and a half ago. 2 weeks later, he
Dude,
did a
it
spot at the
doesn't-
Laugh Factory.
it doesn't
Went home
matter.
and he died.
He killed himself.
Heart attack.
Oh, heart attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
it was terrible. Yeah. Anyway,
It's
keep that in. He was a great guy.
Yeah,
and he
David
saved my
Arnold.
life. He was a good guy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Anyway, so
Wait, Nikki, are you dating a normie then?
Yes.
I love
that's
that.
great.
for
We've been
you.
together off and on for 9 years.
Wait, is he the guy on your show?
Yeah. So we
Ooh,
broke
he's
up, get
hot.
back together, break up, get back together. He
Yeah.
is hot.
What show?
Super
What
hot.
show?
I had a show on E called Welcome Home, Nikki Glazer.
yeah.
Question mark.
Yeah.
And that was like kind of the love story of us.
I love your parents. Your
Thank
dad
you.
is
Yeah,
I
good
love them
parents.
so much.
cute.
I had really good parents.
You're a normal person, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're so cool.
Oh, thank
You're the
you.
best.
Likewise.
So thank you so much for
Thank
doing our
you.
podcast. We love you.
I love
And
you. Thank you for having me back.
round of applause for Nikki Glazer. everybody.
Thank you.
That was amazing. Well, let me see if Tinder, anyone from Tinder. If
Oh yeah, we didn't. Hold on, should we get back on just
So
to bring
already,
the
no,
update?
all right,
Just
all right,
see.
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Turn it back on.
Recording, George.
All right, so I had none, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have
40
now.
minutes ago.
Wait, how much is the boost on Tinder?
This one was only $6.99,
Okay.
and I have 19 likes.
Whoa.
Like
Those
all
are-
hot chicks.
Yeah,
They're
no
not hot.
kidding.
I'm going to say no to all these.
No,
they're
what
hot.
do you mean? Why?
Wait.
Well,
Wait, go
first of
through
all,
them right now. I want to see this
Have
reasoning.
Nikki go through them.
Can I? Yeah.
okay, but you can't approve and do not approve because then I have to hurt their feelings by unmatching with them.
Okay. I won't approve, but I want to know why you wouldn't approve some of these. Here, let me just.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Go ahead. I trust you.
Too heavily filtered. I just don't think that that's.
Let me see.
Yeah.
That's
That's not
not-
what she looks like.
All the photos.
I will.
She's too young.
She's too young. Yeah. Well,
too
what's
young.
your age limit on here?
I'm 51.
Okay. Well, where does it start? That girl's cute.
Which one?
Let me see.
I don't know.
No.
No.
see that?
Why not? No.
Bobby, are you?
Average.
She's so
For
pretty.
average age, I know Asians.
No, she's pretty.
my
Are
God.
you
I know
insane?
Asians.
Yeah. Okay. That's.
You know, this.
Oh, like supermodels,
Okay,
like
so-
like
deserve that!
Sports Illustrated.
I deserve hot chicks!
I hope
You
you,
do, you
get
do, you do.
stabbed. I hope
Can you get him? Can you get him on F Boy Island?
I would love.
Oh
Please
my God.
Guest star on F Boy
In
Island.
fact, you know what? I'll do.
I
Also,
want to do F Man Island.
I think we should pitch you to be the next Bachelor,
yes.
Would be
the
amazing.
first Asian male Bachelor.
Yeah, why don't they do a bachelor or any for average looking people?
They do now. Have you seen?
I know.
It's like
but-
a little bit rougher than it has been before.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
But still not like regular like me.
I completely agree with you. I would. It's called Love Is Blind, actually.
Yeah,
You-
Love-
though,
oh,
that's
yeah,
average
Love Is
people.
Blind.
Yeah,
That's average
it's
people.
so good
Wait,
this
wait a
next
second.
season.
If ABC came up to you and said, "Hey, we're giving you this amount of money
Yeah.
for one season for you to be the Bachelor,"
Oh yeah, 100%.
I
But
think
the women are gonna look like me, right? So
No.
you're gonna have like a dwarf.
girls want to be on TV,
that's true.
and you're great.
And also, when they meet you, it's hard not to fall for you.
How could you not choose Bobby as the Bachelor?
I
They're
know.
funny.
Just-
These guys are never funny. They're boring. They're so bland. You would be.
Oh, and
you're
Nikki,
insane.
Can I come in on like the 10th episode and be like, "I want you back"?
Oh my God. Well, you come back to help,
Yes.
to like help. And then you end up falling back in love and messing the whole thing up. Like you come in.
ABC.
I mean,
I just love
you as a bachelorette, I'm actually into.
No.
Sorry, never mind.
No.
But all girls, only women.
Oh yeah. There's no way.
I'm gonna go Tila Tequila with it and have men and women.
Oh, that show.
Remember
Wow.
that? The double shot?
Great.
Nice reference.
Yeah.
Great.
I'd be down to do the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
I'd be like the Claire though, because I'm pushing 40.
I know we're too old.
Yeah.
And when Claire was a bachelorette, that's when COVID happened. I think coincidence. I don't think so. They were like, she's too old, and she knew right away. That was
Right.
the thing. The show you have to like pretend like you don't. These girls always know right away who they're gonna pick. Like we know who we're attracted to.
yeah, that's
And Dale got out of the thing,
Dale.
and she goes, "That's my husband," and they're like, "Come
Yeah.
on, we have
Pretend.
20 more episodes to do, bitch."
I also want to do a proposal live. Keep this in, okay? Because Natasha Leggero did Family Feud. All these guys did Family Feud. They've never asked me to do Family Feud.
Yeah.
I think that my choice of my family, with you on it, I would put other family members and people on it. I think we would crush it.
It would be amazing. They
All
need
right.
to get you on. There's someone knows someone at casting. that
Okay,
can
so
make that happen.
listen, the Bobby Lee family, please ask me to be on Family Feud. We won't win, but it'll be
It would be
hilarious.
so funny.
It'll be
Why
hilarious.
they don't put us comedians on everything?
I know.
Is
Or what if they
beyond-
did a Family Feud? East Coast comics, West Coast comics,
Yes,
right? Comedy Store seller.
because no one really knows no one cares besides us about. Let's be honest.
Imagine like Bill Burr or me
Oh, it'd be
on a team.
incredible.
Oh, that'd be
It'd
incredible, dude. That'd be incredible. Anyway, okay, bye.
Couldn't hear it.
I'm makabululit. Purong kaya madugdugabing bombola. Syukumuki ay ito. Syukuluki-muki sa laman ng feed. Ang bukugani ay makabululit. Purong kaya madugdugabing bombola. Syukumuki ay ito.
Dude, there's a real problem going on right now. It's my shorts.
I know, I like it.
Of course you do.
No, but,
Of course you do.
but I think you purposely did that.
Okay, so
You came in like, I'm gonna wear these shorts.
He smelled a
but
certain
yeah,
way.
he smelled so
so
fucking
good. You fucking
so
weirdo.
good.
You smelled so good.
I was worried I overdid it, to be honest. I did 3 sprays. I usually do 2.
Why'd you do 3?
For you, Bobby.
Really?
Yeah.
I did no sprays for you last time.
I know.
You noticed that?
George really got the.
Yeah.
Wait,
that
what
aroma.
happened there?
Well, no, we'll get into it.
There's a lot. There's a lot to unpack.
Have to unpack
We're gonna unpack it. We'll unpack it. Let's,
Wait. I'm so happy to be here.
we haven't started yet.
Bullshit.
No, that's not how we start.
Okay.
That's not how we fucking start.
Okay, go.
Right. I do a little introduction.
Okay.
Right. I say your name. Right. And then we start. Okay. But we have to comment on your smell. It's very like Egyptian almost.
Yeah.
Right. Like he's a prince.
Yeah.
In a desert land.
Sultan.
It's like a sultan.
Wow.
Right. He's got big dick energy. Look at him.
I mean, that's what.
Look at those
Can
legs.
I ask you something?
Yeah.
deflection.
No, it's not a
I
deflection.
love it.
Do you think that's true?
About.
My big dick energy. I'm
I
asking you
feel
if it's
like
true.
I'm not the authority on big dicks, but I am the authority on small dicks.
Oh.
No, and he does not have one.
No. Fuck you, Logan. Fuck you, dude.
Wow.
Dude,
Right. Don't look at me. Why? Because we were together.
that's the extent of my knowledge
I know.
of her and you.
Right.
And she's
But I
talking
will
about being a little dick expert. Bobby, you're sitting right there. Like,
I
I
know.
will say that dudes usually with small pecs have bigger dicks.
Oh. How
Dudes
big are
with
your
really
pecs, dude?
big bulging pecs tend to have smaller dicks.
a correlation I've never heard before.
Yeah.
That's just,
Do you have-
but that's like
what are your pecs?
anecdotal.
I'm not asking about the size of my penis. Don't mistake this
Just the
question.
energy.
The energy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't think I'm a little bit of a dweeb? Like I walked in with a Rubik's cube and 2
I
primes.
think that you're trying to offset.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ow.
Shit, dude. She's analyzing you, dude. Yeah.
You're like, look at me, I'm all nerdy, but then it's like,
Yeah.
That sounds.
It's not. It's
It's not. It's not.
no.
No. All right.
I don't have a hammer. You know.
who wants a hammer?
No, I don't. Some girls.
I would
You're in
give you,
LA.
I would bet $25,000 right now that you have a bigger dick than me.
I guess we'll have to show it on camera.
By the way, who is he? Who is he, dude?
He's my guy. He's my guy. He's my George, dude.
No.
And I'll tell you this, right? He's not gonna walk out.
I'll never walk out, man.
So let's start this thing. Do the count. I'll see your. Yeah.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the #1 Asian podcast on planet Earth. Right? We Googled it yesterday. BuzzFeed said we're #1
Yep.
Yeah.
on planet Earth. Joe Coy was like 11th.
Yeah.
Right? We were #1 on that list, and we were not the #1. But if you Google it, we don't show up on any other fucking list except for the BuzzFeed one. The rest of them are like, you know what I mean?
Who are they?
Gooks on patrol with Xinjiang and Changchang.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't do
We're
that.
#1 in Singapore too.
We're #1 in Singapore. That's
Small
great.
Island nation.
Yeah,
very
we love
rich.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're the #1 Asian podcast on planet Earth, right? We've got him, right? Andreas, who's like never.
They?
He never comes here. He's not. He does Bad Friends.
What are your pronouns?
Yeah. What are your pronouns, dude?
He's Spanish, so he doesn't know.
It's he, him, them.
Yeah. He's,
I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said.
bro, I'm so sorry. He's a foreigner. Him.
What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means.
No, I don't want to.
You don't talk so much. Not on this podcast. You don't talk so much, right? Him. We got this guy, dude. This dude is never been. He doesn't even know where he is right now. He thinks that he's at Applebee's. I mean, working 2 shifts.
High
Bro,
times.
he's always high. This guy's always high.
Are you high right now?
He's just Asian. Yeah, they look high.
Don't do that to me.
No, but
Bobby.
look at him though. Does he honestly? If you saw him at a fucking rave,
Yeah.
would you think he was high or not?
100%.
He is.
100%.
And
Also, I don't believe you.
Yeah, be fucking honest.
I don't believe.
Be
I think-
honest.
I
Are you
think-
high or
I think
not?
you're
Be honest.
Stoned right now.
You didn't take anything today. Did you last night? Yes. Okay. So residual.
Residual high.
We got flat face right there. He's a flat face Filipino.
What's up?
So can I ask you though? What makes this an Asian podcast? Is it you three?
Yeah,
4. Maybe.
Well, he's Asian.
I'm Asian.
She's Asian.
He's Asian.
You
And
are.
I'm Asian.
What did you think she was?
Yeah, what'd you think
Look
she was?
Surprised.
I would not have said Asian.
What would you have said?
Some sort of European Greek.
Oh.
Wait.
nice.
Can you break it down for me? I need to
I'm
understand.
Filipino.
50%.
She's Filipino. Yeah.
My dad is French.
Do you speak any?
I was born and raised there, so I speak this language called Bisaya.
Oh, so excuse me. You guys really are the #1 Asian
Yeah.
podcast.
But do you think I'm claiming it because I'm the only Asian guy on it?
Well,
or
when
what?
you first said it, I did have a look around.
Yeah. Yeah.
I went.
Well,
one,
he
two-
guaranteed, right? Guaranteed Asian.
Hey, 100%.
What about him?
Definitely. And by the way, I would have guessed Filipino.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
You're the outlier.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. No, he's the outlier. Who's that guy?
He never comes here though.
He them.
He made him. That doesn't come here. He's a fucking visitor. Anyway, I did his podcast.
So good,
It was
Bobby.
it was a success.
Great success.
Right. He's a wrestler on the WWE.
Yeah.
He has a famous brother, but I think you're more famous.
Really?
I think so. I mean, I don't know him at all, and I don't ever want to know him.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I don't ever want to. I don't ever want to meet him.
Why?
I don't because I'm on your team.
You got your fix of the Paul brothers.
No, it's not a fix. It's just like I know where my allegiance is.
But we're.
I know
my
you,
brother. Like
I know he's your brother, and I have a brother too, and we love each other. My point is this though. But even if there was a war, I have to be able to figure out who I'm siding.
You're right.
Right, and
You're
you
right.
for forever.
Thanks, Bob.
Right, Logan Paul. Give him a round of applause. Logan Paul.
Do you guys ever have any sibling rivalry?
Yeah, we did.
Trouble with that word.
It's a hard word. It's a hard word. That double R. Is.
What, yeah, I mean, what is it? You guys fought before?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
About what?
I punched him in the face once when we were young. He stole my glasses.
Yeah.
I had glasses because I'm a nerd. And when we were adults, it's nasty. We got in a big feud online. Like there was a girl.
Oh, it's always about a girl.
Yeah, there was a girl
That you both liked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this wasn't like a fabricated thing. You genuinely.
No.
Can I say one last thing before you even say anything else?
All right.
Is that I want to tell my audience right now, this guy's a man of his word. Because I did his, right? And I contacted him because we needed him on ours. But you go, I'm only in town for a minute, but can you do mine? And I promise I'll do yours. Usually when people say that, they never do it.
I wasn't planning on doing it.
How are we here? How?
Wait. So, wait. So, when I got the message, you know what I mean? On Instagram, we have each other's number now, but on Instagram, I go, and you said, do mine now and I'll do yours later. You weren't intending to do it?
Fully.
Why?
Complete fabrication.
What? So what changed your mind?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you?
No. If you remember correctly, I reached out to come on your podcast initially.
2 years ago.
Yeah. And by the way, that's unlike me. I'm not saying I'm hot shit. I'm saying I know my behavior, and I don't think I've ever requested to come on someone's podcast. So I don't know what I saw, Tiger Belly,
Yeah.
that made me want to reach out and sit in the seat.
Right.
But it must have been something incredible. You guys have a great program.
Well, I'll tell you this. I think what it is I don't want to, but I think that you're a man of the people. Number two, no, I don't.
What does that mean?
You'll see when I'm done. All right. Wow. And number two, you don't have a racist bone in your body.
Oh.
And you want to immerse yourself in different kind of culture.
Okay.
And people.
Okay.
I mean, you don't care that I'm shaped the way I'm shaped. You don't care that I have a little yellow dick, right?
She says it's not little.
I know,
Those
it's very
jokes won't work anymore, which is
Wow.
astonishing. It's astonishing. Your cover's blown, and you can't make
Thank
little
you.
dick jokes anymore.
Thank you.
Dude, my dick is pure.
I believe that.
No, my dick is magic.
I believe that too.
My dick is like it's small,
You're
but when
going to. It's average, but it's not small.
don't do that.
But it's- but it's-
don't do whatever you're doing. Don't do that.
Pure.
It's
It's
pure.
pure.
Is it pure?
It's
What does it taste like?
Honestly, there was a time where it did for a couple years there. It did not taste that great.
Years, Bobby.
Wait. What did it taste like?
Years.
It tasted
Fiji water.
No, it tasted.
That's what girls have told me. Fiji water.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
Bobby,
really.
look
Not
at me-
Aquafina.
Look at me in the eye right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it, but you know exactly why it tasted that way for years.
What? Like shit?
Not shit,
What?
but something similar to a foot.
Okay, that's not true. That's not fucking true.
Sweat.
And I'm tired of your fucking lies. Right? She's saying this makes no fucking logical sense. She's saying I have foot fungi. Okay.
Well, it sounds like you got dick.
It's the math, dude.
No. I had foot fungi. Right. My left foot smelled ridiculous.
It made
She's
its way up to your
claiming that
dick.
it ventured up to my dick.
Yeah.
And my dick smells like my foot.
You got jumping fungus, dude.
Yeah.
Jumping
Wait,
fungus.
I'd like to. I'd
That's
like,
a good video game. 80s video game. Jumping fungus.
Fungus.
Yeah.
You may want to prepare yourself to cut this out, but I'm going to defend myself real quick.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Exactly, the truth.
Oh yeah, say it and cut it out, Bobby. She'll just bleep it.
This dirty motherfucker admitted. So,
All right, cut
so when
that
he
out. All right, cut it out.
Your
Cut that
itch.
out.
That stays in.
I'm-
Can you play a 30-second censor beep? I don't know why I'm not shocked.
It-
So you really are what you eat, huh? Can you cut in there?
Yeah.
Can you cut in there?
Yeah, we can cut in there. You are what you. Yeah. So
You guys missed something great.
I don't want to talk about my penis. I don't want to talk about my penis anymore. But I want to say this. All right, that it is nice. Women like it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's pure, and that's all I want to say.
That's
right?
great.
no
Thank you.
complaints. Never have had a
And it's medium, right?
medium.
Medium.
This is the dynamic I wanted to see, by the way.
What?
Just you two. I find it fascinating that you had been in a relationship and you pretend like everything's civil in a professional setting, but let's be honest with you. There's a little something going on. Is it like resentment? Is it?
Well, I never noticed that. Maybe.
Is it envy? What is that?
Yeah, there is
Lila?
something going on right there. Yeah. Cut that out. Stop saying it. Stop saying it. Stop saying it.
No, that
saying-
stays in. Please.
Yeah.
It's what the people want, Bobby.
No, they don't want. We don't want that.
That's the hate in my heart. It's actually
That's what
coming
it
from
is.
my pussy.
That's what it is.
Yeah. We're not talking about your pussy anymore or my
thank
dick,
you.
all right? Because they've done it, right? They've met,
They've
right?
met.
And they're friends.
They are
They're good
friends.
They're fucking friends.
Are
right?
they
So
cordial?
They're,
They're-
no, I mean they hand like politicians.
Yeah.
Politician.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fake
Good to see.
cordial.
Good. Welcome back to the country, or our country. You know what I mean?
Dude, something about you, Bobby, just
What?
makes everyone want to talk about their genitals.
I know. Let's stop for a second, all right? I don't want to talk about my genitals anymore because it's like it's older, right? It works and it's likable, very likable, right?
Also, for 51, my
Oh,
God, does
thank
it
you.
work?
It works so good.
You're not
The squirts,
51.
yeah, dude.
He's 50.
You're not 51.
I'm 51, dude.
Bullshit.
Yeah, how old are you?
Bullshit.
No, I am 51 years old.
Liar.
No,
I'm 27.
and yet, well, what the fuck? Look at this guy,
Hey, hold up.
the king of the world at 27.
No fucking way you're 51.
Yeah, dude. Harlan
How old
Williams
are
turned
you?
60
38.
today. What?
38.
You're 38. Yeah.
Dude,
I look good, huh?
incredible.
Right. So my point is that
And you're youthful, too. Your energy's young.
can I tell you what the key is? No stress. Be free. It's freedom, dude. Freedom keeps you young. You know what I mean?
You
I-
don't have stress?
Sometimes I do have stress, but it's like not
Debilitating.
What'd you say?
Debilitating.
Yeah.
It's also a hard word.
Do you
It
ever
is, right?
feel like so stressed? Are you ever just like, I want to fuck all of this. I want to move to like rural somewhere on like a quiet farm.
You have a problem with your R's in general, huh?
Yeah. Baby, you're very Asian right now.
It's 'cause I'm Asian.
No, but you're not. You don't usually fuck up your R's.
Am I drunk?
I don't know.
I got drunk.
He lives in Puerto Rico.
We have,
No,
we have someone like you on our show. His name's George.
Yeah.
He also has trouble with English.
Just
All right.
It's because he doesn't wear his headphones, I think. Like you.
Oh, that's true.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp Therapy Online.
You guys, we've talked about BetterHelp before. We use it here, everyone here in this room. During the pandemic, I really needed better help. I needed online therapy, and it's really helped. Unfortunately, life doesn't come with a user manual. So when it's not working for you, it's normal to feel unstuck. Navigating any of life's challenges can make you feel unsure, whether it's a career change, a new relationship, or becoming a parent.
And I've been in therapy for years. It's the one indispensable factor in my life. And these therapists are trained to help you figure out the cause of challenging emotions and learn productive coping skills, which makes therapy the closest thing to a guided tour of the complex engine called you.
As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists, available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It couldn't be simpler. No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/belly. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/belly.
Let this guy, George, let's talk about him for a second. Okay?
No, but back to my question.
Go ahead.
Are you ever like, I want to just like fuck all of this and move to a quiet place and ever like that stressed out?
You know, it's a great question. Honestly, I don't think so. I think I got blessed with a really resilient and positive mind. Like I think especially in LA and in 2022 now, the generation that is forming, the stigma around mental health is slowly disappearing. So people are more willing and enthusiastic to talk about their stress, their depression, their anxiety. And I think it has a bit of I think it has permeated the culture in like a good way, because people are more open with themselves and others, which is the most important thing. Like, you got to be okay to talk about what you're going through. And I'm fortunate to say that I don't know, life's good. Like, I don't have those demons, you know. So
Dare you?
Oh yeah. Then why
Right?
do you talk shit about Southeast Asia?
I'm not talking shit about it.
Okay.
You talk.
How many
shit-
Asian friends do you have?
Thousands.
Name one.
name 10.
Name one.
John Cho.
Name one. John Cho's your friend. John Cho is
He's
your
my friend.
I'm gonna message him right
Yeah,
now.
you message him. Message him.
We talking about Harold and Kumar, John Cho.
Yeah, I was in Harold and Kumar.
How about you
movie.
both?
Yeah,
How
but
about
are
you both text and who responds to John first?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to play a game?
go.
Quick
You
draw.
want to play a game?
See what-
All right. Yeah, yeah.
I only know him on Instagram.
Oh my good.
All right.
So John Cho, Stephen Yoon.
How about one non-Korean Asian?
Oh shit! You
one
want?
non-
Oh, you
name
want to go
one.
there?
Name one.
Aquafina.
She's
half.
half Korean.
All right, but she's still not full. Ali Wong.
Ollie?
Ali Wong.
Ali Wong's your
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, yeah.
you sure?
My Muslim friend, Ali. Yeah, Ali Wong. Steve Byrne, he's half. Ken Jeong. I mean, I can rattle it off.
Yeah, you're rattling off Koreans.
You keep
Yeah,
doing.
yeah,
you keep
yeah.
saying a lot of Koreans.
Yeah.
Michelle Yao, congratulations on the Oscar.
You're friends with Michelle Yao?
I did a movie with her.
Doesn't she hate you?
She does.
She hates you. She doesn't
I don't think she
hate
hates me.
anybody.
She just probably does. I'm not in her orbit.
Okay.
And also Jamie Lee Curtis, congratulations.
She's not Asian.
I know, but I
Jamie
did,
Lee.
I did a movie with both
Lee.
of them. They won. They won.
Okay, man, it sounds like you're really biased, man. You either like Koreans or famous people.
Joke.
What about normal Asians? You don't.
Oh, yeah, because if I name them, you won't know them.
Just name one.
Frank.
Frank, what was his last name?
Olo.
That's Latino.
Frank, the door guy at the comedy store?
Yeah, I don't know his last name.
Castillo.
Castillo.
He's not even Asian.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know this guy. So
Because you put me in a corner.
You can make up an Asian name. You said Castillo.
Yeah. You threw me in a corner. Listen, I know a lot of Asians, man. You know, and I love jungle Asians, man. Yeah, I dad fan.
that's
did you-
Vietnamese.
Didn't
And
you
he's a
dragon
comic.
kick him in the chest?
No, he kicked me in the face.
Oh, okay. Well, you're not
What?
friends. You're not
He
friends.
tried to kick me in the
He
face.
kicked you in the face?
He tried to
when
yeah,
they were
yeah.
younger, yeah.
When we were younger.
That doesn't sound like friends. So
Okay. I know, but it's we know each other.
you're Southeast Asian and you guys are enemies.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound good so far.
Wow, he's been super. Bob. Every time I've met up with Bobby or spoken to him, he's always been super nice to me. And I hear these stories about him literally having kung fu fights with every other. I'm like, what happened, man? Like, yeah, someone try to kick you in the face.
I've been beat up a lot, but my point is this.
By like half the people on that poster, I think.
Yeah. But here's the thing, dude. I'm a survivor. You know what I mean? And I also don't like I don't take shit.
Okay.
And I'm confrontational.
Really, but
I fight for my stage time.
Yeah, that's not the.
Do you fight for stage time?
Do I fight for stage time?
Yeah. back in the day?
No,
when you were younger.
When you're good, people give it to you.
I know. When you were first starting out.
Yeah.
When you got stage
when
time
you're
right away.
good, when you're good, people give it to you.
Okay. Oh,
You don't have to fight people in the. You don't
All
have
right.
to kick
You
someone
just
in the
made me
face.
mad, Ronnie. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. Okay. Let me tell you this. Right.
Of course, I fought for stage time. I didn't kick someone in the face for stage time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, but can I say this? I grew up in comedy. That was a completely different environment.
Here we go. Here comes
Wait,
the
here we
sob
go.
story.
In the
Here comes the sob story.
Oh, really?
Here comes
in the 90s.
the
It was so
villain.
much fucking harder.
But villain origin story. This is why I'm a piece of shit.
No.
In the 90s, it was so much harder for me because you don't understand what it's like to be on Matt TV
Oh my God.
and be nationally famous and super talented.
Ronnie, the
man.
only way this is going to work, right, is we have to do a tit for tat.
Oh,
let me
gotcha.
get what I need to get
okay,
out, okay?
okay, sure.
So in the 90s, all right, there was only a couple of us, and it was much harder to get stage time when you were a minority, okay? I feel like now it's much easier. Not that I'm saying it was hard for you, right? But it was a completely different environment.
Okay.
All right? So back in the day, I had to really fucking scrap.
Okay.
Right? To get my time.
But what does that mean?
What I'm saying to you is that's why I have all these issues with these fucking people. Okay?
But why did this beef come out? Like, how does this come about specifically? So you, like, obviously we all scrap for stage time, but I never, like fought another comic to be like, fuck you, why did you get stage time? You know what I mean? The scrapping was like, it was a metaphor. Scrapping for stage time was like, oh, I need to try to.
Because back in the day, right?
Yeah.
If you had two Asian comics, right, in San Diego, was where I started, right? You're already like, it's hard enough being one Asian guy. So they pit us against each other.
Yeah.
Like the Mexicans fought each other. Like George and Carlos Mencia didn't get along, right? So they get pitted up against it, but it's the white people's fault. All right, because they weren't inclusive, right? So they made us fucking. But
you
it's
don't
your
take.
fault.
So you don't take responsibility.
I
for your own
don't. I
behavior.
refuse.
Okay,
I refuse.
That's true. Yeah, that's very. That's very
I
enlightened.
refuse. Okay,
it's very evolved.
Let's go back. So here we go. Let's start from the beginning. Okay?
Oh my god.
What I'm going to say to you is
So
this. All right,
exhausted.
I love you so much.
I love you
Thanks
too,
for
man.
doing this.
Did we
right?
intro him properly?
But the last thing I want to say about him, and this is all I'm going to say about what?
Did we intro him properly?
No, let him finish his thought.
All right, let's go. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. He was at The Daily Show.
Yeah, we go. There we go.
Right? He was in a movie called Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
I auditioned for it, and I was second.
I would have given it to you.
They give it to you.
I would have given it to you if you had.
I would have given it to you, and you got it.
I helped you with that audition.
Do you remember?
With Seraphin, yeah.
In here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Number two, he's in a new movie called Megan.
Number three.
He's on a TV show now that he's working. That's why he's in LA, right?
Yes, I mean.
Very funny stand-up.
Thank you.
Nice guy.
What a
Ronnie Chang.
wow! Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me, Bobby. I've been watching since I was a kid. It's a real honor to get to know you as a friend personally, and you've always been very supportive and encouraging to me, and I really appreciate it. So it's nice to finally be on your podcast. It's an honor to be on this widely listened podcast that you do. Thank you.
Now, can you guys both look at each other?
I will in a second.
Yeah, I don't know. This might
I
be.
just need a second. I need a second. Can I get a second?
Yeah.
Can I get a second?
Yeah.
Because my neck hurts, my throat.
What do you call
My
it?
head hurts.
What?
Throat polio, right?
I have throat polio. Yeah.
From Ronnie J. Throat polio.
The last thing I wanted to say is the last time I saw you, you had a lot of grievances about LA versus New York. And I have to ask you a question.
Please.
In New York, can you buy a house like this?
No, in New York you
Exactly.
cannot. You cannot buy a house
Exactly.
like this unless you're very successful.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying to you is that
Uh-huh.
1 point LA, 0 points New York. right?
Okay. So what about the traffic? The lack of
There's no
stage time,
traffic in New York?
The fact that
There's no traffic in New
there's
York. You can't even
subways
get a car.
You can get anywhere in 20 minutes in New York.
Right, you have to take the fucking subway.
Yeah,
And you
take
know what?
the subway.
Yeah, I've seen the movie The Warriors.
Oh, really?
All right. And I don't want a guy in
Well,
palm makeup to beat me up with a bat.
I've seen the movie where what was it? So like Escape LA.
I
That
love
looked
that movie.
horrible.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
That was a great movie.
So
Steve
what
Buscemi's
was
in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's a post-apocalyptic. You're right. They're both post-apocalyptic, right?
are
In a
both.
weird way. Right. That was not fair.
We
Okay.
should go through the food list. Just the food list alone. Korean food, better, New York or LA?
LA,
Probably
100%.
LA. Probably
LA.
LA.
Thai food.
Probably LA.
Probably LA,
Indian food.
but not Chinese food.
Indian food, New York, I think.
Indian food.
New York,
I
yes.
don't know enough, but Indian food in New York is pretty good.
I had Chinese. All right, guys.
John Crook.
I'm going to ease into, just naturally ease into it. We don't have to get into it right away. Let's just ease into it. Everything's fine. Okay.
Is it?
It's not.
I was about to drive my car off the piece.
Yeah. So let's just ease into it.
Well, that's why you're here, because we don't want you to do that.
Yeah. So go ahead, Gil. Start.
I'll just be a
Let me just start,
Okay.
and then I'll introduce you. It'll be fine. Go ahead.
I'll start when you guys ease into it.
That's
what I'll say.
All right, go ahead.
There's a calm countdown. 5,
Calm down.
4, 3, 2.
You motherfucker! All right, so go ahead.
Four hitmen come in.
Five, 4, 3, 2, and a 1.
Welcome to your favorite Christian podcast, Tiger Belly. We're about family values. We're about children. We love the children.
Number one faith-based podcast.
Yeah, we're the number one faith, and we believe in all faiths. Zoroastrianism, Judaism.
Wait, what is that again?
It's one of the original, right before
Original?
Christianity.
Right.
Google it. I might become one after this podcast. The reason why I started podcasting or stand-up or comedy in the first place is to be silly. I've never been a gotcha comedian. I've said some really weird, fucked up things, on radio shows and podcasts. But in general, it's about just physical comedy and just having fun. And it's a way to unleash energy and to express myself. And Tiger Belly was always about family and about just having a good time with my girlfriend and my friends. We have a guest on today that is somebody that I, number one, have to say that I always liked you. I always thought you were funny. I've always had empathy towards you because of some of the shit that you have to deal with on Reddit. I too have a lot of weird things that are on Reddit that I don't read, you know what I mean, because it hurts me. But I've always only said positive things about you to people, and the people that you do your podcast with. I mean, Theo and I are very good friends, and so that being said, let's introduce our guest. He's the co-host, or it's his podcast, Fighter and the Kid, and also
say Tiger Belly?
yeah.
Almost said Tiger
I'm a little nervous. King, Sting, and the Wing. Let's give Brendan Schaub. Give him a round of applause.
I'm here to convert you guys to Scientology. That's why I'm here. The number one religious
We
podcast.
watched that documentary years ago.
Insane.
Yeah.
So I just want to open up
Most
with
awkward podcast.
this is really
I've done
awkward. Right.
10,000.
I know, me too.
Freshly.
You guys, let me tell you something about Freshly, okay? A lot of times you go to, when I go to a grocery store and I get a frozen food, right? And you defrost it and this and that. It just, you can taste that it was frozen, right?
Yeah.
But what I love about Freshly, it's not frozen food, right? You refrigerate it, right? You don't microwave for that long. And what you get is a gourmet, very clean, very fresh. That's why I call it Freshly, baby.
And the menus are put together by nutritionists,
Yeah.
chefs.
No cooking required, baby. Fresh and never frozen. Ready to heat and enjoy it in just 3 minutes. 3 minutes is amazing. Use the Freshly website or app. Guys, go on now, all right? When you're listening right now, go to Freshly website or app to find meals that fit your lifestyle with plans that work for your dietary needs, preferences, tastes, and family size, baby.
Get delicious, chef-made, nutrient-packed meals delivered straight to your door. No cooking required.
Yeah. Choose from over 50 nutritionist-designed entrees like the classic steak peppercorn, multi-serve sides like their masterful mac and cheese,
Ooh la la.
or their new line of plant-based meals, baby.
Guys, stop stressing about dinner. Right now, Freshly is offering our Tiger Belly listeners $125 off your first 5 orders.
What'd you say? Wait, did you read that wrong?
No, dude.
What did it say again?
$125
Oh,
off
my lula
your
la.
first 5 orders when you go to freshly.com/belly. That's $125 off at freshly.com/belly.
And I just started using this for like the last couple of weeks. Delicious meals, and it's I got it because I'm too busy, so I wanted something that I can eat quick and easy.
Looking to upgrade your me time, Brooklyn. Looking to upgrade your me time? Enter Brooklinen, comforters in chief and creators of the softest, most luxurious home essentials, perfect for relaxation. Now, I'm going to tell you something about Brooklinen, all right? Yeah. Everything in my house, the Celeb Kingdom, has Brooklinen. Do you know why?
Sheets,
Why?
comforters, towels, robes, loungewear, everything here is
What's so
Brooklyn.
special?
Oh, well, the comforter, I'll just tell you right now, it's cool, soft,
Snuggly.
and snuggly, dude. And that's all, that's all Papa wants.
And by working directly with suppliers, Brooklinen is able to cut out the markups and passes those savings back to their customers. So you get their incredible products at a reasonable cost.
Yeah, hey, you first time trying Brooklinen? Are you the first time? Their best-selling Luxe sheets are the perfect place to start, featuring an irresistibly soft feel and buttery, smooth finish. Brooklinen launches new products, colors, and patterns all the time for their sheets, towels, and robes. Think bold pops of color and adventurous prints, with some limited edition collections selling out in as little as 1 month, baby.
Tell us more about it, Gilb.
Go to brooklinen.com and use the promo code TIGER to get $20 off your purchase of $100 or more. That's BROOKLINEN.com and enter promo code TIGER for $20 off your purchase today. Brooklinen, the curators of comfort.
Let me start with this.
Okay, go ahead.
I love both you guys. Both you guys, and you have always been nice to me, and that goes so far with me. Because when I came into comedy, I was a tough sell, man. Still am.
Yeah.
So the people that were nice to me, I never forget. I never ever forget ever.
And you know what? I believe you. I believe you. Which makes it this a little bit difficult for me because of what because we're just gonna lay it out there. What happened a week and a half ago. And I just want to kind of slowly get into it. You know what I mean? And because I just want to talk about the truth and about.
Me too.
And getting to the root of whatever this problem is.
I mean,
Okay,
the only reason I'm here
Yeah.
is to get to that
Okay.
and for us to move on.
Okay.
It's literally the only reason I'm here.
All right. So let's start with I'm in Oklahoma. I'm at dinner. And you text me that there's a journalist doing an article about me.
No, not just you. Keep going.
Yeah, there's a journalist that's doing an article about. Well, on the text I just read it. You said it was about me. Maybe, I mean, you implied something else, but that's what I read. And then I texted you. What?
The exact words for a journalist contacted me. Not good for you.
Not good for you. Yeah. All right. And which got me spinning a little bit. And I
For sure.
texted you what, and you said you can't do it through text. Then before we talked on the phone, I had a conversation with a cohort of mine. I don't want to throw his name in there, but and you had texted him the same thing, which he found a little weird. So anyway, I called or you called. I forget how that happened, and all of a sudden I was in a 3-way call with you and somebody that you are associated with. I'm not gonna say his name, and
You can though.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Can I?
You can.
I mean, you can if you want to.
Yeah. It was Brian Callen.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Brian did. Before you go on, I don't want to interrupt you. Brian did say on Firing the Kid how he royally messed up with that engagement. With you. Royally messed up.
Okay.
But carry on.
So, but I found it to be extremely traumatic in the sense that if it was somebody that I didn't know, that'd be one thing. But you know, Brian and I have had a very long relationship.
30 years? Maybe?
Yeah, a long time. You know, I've been to his house for Super Bowl parties. We were on the same show together, not at the same time, but he's a Mad TV alumni as well as I am. And him and I have been really kindred spirits.
Yeah.
You know,
Comedy store guys.
Comedy store guys. And, you know, so when you guys called, it was you and Brian, and you said that that you guys, my career was going to be over, that you guys have evidence, you know what I mean, that I'm some Reddit mastermind, that you have files and proof that you can trace, you know, me from Reddit back to my house, the URL, you know,
IP address.
the IP address, and that I have been for 5 or 6 years have been coyly and you know, mischievously, you know, contributing to threads that were
Not contributing.
What?
Didn't you say it was, well, from what you had said, that we were responsible.
Right? And that you know, that you were going to expose me to Rogan and all these people, and that I should get a lawyer, and that I mean, this is what you had told me, and also just mind you, it was at a level 10 of rage. It wasn't like a soft spoken, like, you know,
Very aggressive.
Yeah, it was extreme. You know what I mean? Threats, and then you called Kalila things I don't even want to mention.
I did not.
I know you didn't.
I would, and I haven't heard what you guys said. I don't talk like that. I would never call Kalila that. That's
Right.
not in my
Brendan,
verbiage.
you called me that on the phone call we had.
I did not call you that.
Brent, you
I did not.
No, but you don't know what they said, so you can't.
The stuff that I got was pretty on par to just about the worst thing you could tell somebody.
Brian apologized. What Brian said on there, and even I told him that was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
But what I found to be heartbreaking was going into a character assassination where you were saying, not you in particular, I don't even remember what, because I was I was so trembling almost, calling me a coward, weak, spineless. And my only defense to that is that I just have my own way of dealing with the world, you know what I mean? Because I grew up in such a traumatic childhood. I try to be passive, and I try to not, I'm afraid of confrontation, as everyone knows, in terms of my character. And, I said to Brian days after that assault that I no longer want to be his friend.
And did you guys speak on the phone, or
Yeah, we
was it just
did.
text?
Yeah.
And he
We spoke on the phone.
apologized. He said,
Yeah, he did apologize,
Yeah.
but yeah,
he doesn't expect you to be his friend.
yeah, it's not. It's done.
Yes.
But that being said, also I would never say anything bad about him. I think that he is one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. I really do.
And can I give some context to